I like, I mean, knowledge is power, so I always like learning.
Hmm. Me too.
What's something you like to learn about that is interesting to you, but um, not every, and you don't care if other people are interested in it. It's just like something you're interested in learning about.
The human body, like how your chemical levels and your like internal processes help go into your decision making. So most people not like stupid and fucked up and mean. They're just unhealthy and uncomfortable in their body, so they can't perform the way that they would see themselves performing. So,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
people could be,
Okay.
and I'd be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you ate 2 cheeseburgers yesterday, and you ain't drank no water in 48 hours. That's why you being mean to me." Yeah, that's what I like doing.
You know, I always tell people it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice.
Wait, say that again.
It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Like,
I think this is effective.
like like you being already pretty is one thing, but you being a sweetheart makes you so much more. You know, you being a genuinely nice person, it just adds so much more to you.
Yeah, I think it adds like feelings. Like you could feel it. Like you're not just hearing and seeing something. Like you could feel it in your body. And I like
Mhm.
communicating like that.
Yeah, like butterflies.
Yeah, like or butterflies or like a massage. I like to be
Mm-hmm.
a massage. I feel like when people hang out with me, like in person or online, I feel like I'm like a cup of coffee to them. Mhm. And then I practice making my good feeling last for a long time. You know what my goal is? I want to have 365 days of peace. And every time I say it, everybody says that's impossible, that's impossible. And I keep starting over, but I'm gonna have 365 days of just like peace.
Yeah, you could definitely do it. You can't let nobody disturb your peace. Like that's where that comes in. Like that don't mean like you can have 365 days of peace, but that don't mean everybody else around you are gonna be at peace, you know? But that don't mean that you don't have to be at peace. Like you don't have to worry about what everybody else around you doing. As long as they don't disturb your peace of mind, you can still be at peace.
And that's self-control.
Hmm. Yeah, self-control is definitely a great thing to have, especially in today's world. But
Sure.
you know, you could be a teacher because you got a lot of class.
Oh, thank you, Black Jesus.
You welcome.
We just chopping it up. One chance kind of world with me, guys. Um, so speaking of like self-control, like if you're gonna have 365 days of peace based on self-control, and so you just controlling yourself against all the external things, how would you how would you maintain the self-control for that long? That's a very long time to maintain a state of being.
Um, I would say it starts with telling yourself positive continuously. motivating, self-motivating yourself and self-encouraging yourself and talk positive self-talk. Um, you gotta like, cause like the world is such a crazy place. Sometimes to be at peace, you gotta trick yourself into being at peace. If you know what I mean. Like you have to make yourself feel a certain way or talk yourself into it. And you might not feel like that at first, but the what you tell yourself is what you will get, you know. Um, Words have power, you know. The energy you put out is what you get back. So if you telling yourself good things and you putting out good energy, you know, that's what you're gonna receive back. Now you're not gonna always get what you put out, you know, but what comes with um that's just what comes with life. But again, you gotta continuously stay motivated. Don't let nothing discourage you. Tell yourself positive stuff. And even when something not going right or is negative, like you almost got to be a little delusional. Like you so positive that it's not even affecting you, you know?
That's one of my main things. I've been doing 15 years of reprogramming my internal dialogue. And so now I'm at the point where I can maintain like my peace, my happiness for like a long time, but I'm not, impenetrable. Well, actually, I am impenetrable, but sometimes you get, flustered and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I love everything you said. That's usually what I talk about on here on my
Yeah.
panel.
Yeah. And you gotta have faith. That's the number one thing. Like people lack faith so much, like it's scarce now. Like it's rare that people have real faith. And like a lot of people put their faith into the wrong thing, you know? So when it really should be in God and your life, you know?
And too, what you said too, like tricking yourself into it is conditioning. Like the way you
Yeah.
potty train a dog and teach them to only eat out of their bowl. We're animals too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just like I kind of think of it like this. You got all these you got all these types of beings that consist of making up life on this earth. Then you have us, we're human beings. We're supposed to be the top of the food chain. But when you think about it, compared to every other being that is on this earth, like what we can do, like we have everything is at our whim. There's nothing we can't do. You know what I'm saying? So that be making me feel more like we are made in the image of God. You know what I'm saying? Like He really created us to be special, and that with that comes power, and with that power, you got to do the right thing with it, because people not gonna always use their power for the right things.
Yeah. And then everything that we've created, like all the buildings, all of the beautiful places on earth that we landscape,
Hmm.
canals. Canals are like man-made bodies of waters. Like humans are absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, yeah. We change landscapes and ecosystems, and we send objects to other planets. Like we really could accomplish so much if we work together more, if we have more unity.
And if people could see the beautiful things, because some people internal dialogue is so skewed that they only see negative.
Yeah.
Like they on
So-
this panel, they wouldn't even know what we were talking about. Like they, everything that we describe in y'all is so beautiful. And do you know somebody with a negative mindset could come up and explain the same exact thing that we're saying in the most scary negative way? And I have such compassion that I just feel bad for those people because they're probably mean to people because they cannot see anything beautiful. But it's like you said, it's like a conditioning. It's being healthy, eating healthy foods, and going towards positivity. And that's again putting it on yourself. And because I personally, I believe the world is a reflection of your mind. Your particular
Yeah.
place on the spinning planet is a reflection of your mind. Like this could be hell, but my world is heaven. You know, it's peace, it's calm, it's beautiful, it's whimsical.
Yeah, you got to create your own environment, you know. Um you got to, create your own reality too. And it ain't easy, and sometimes what we are born into we can't help, but they say, I mean, cuz it's not all about money at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, a lot of us, like, I'm a person, I definitely care about, I don't care about money, but it's important because I come from uh not much. So making something of myself and being able to leave something behind for like future uh generations, like my kids, my grandkids, that's important to me because that wasn't done for me. So I want to be different. I want to break that cycle. But I say that to say, I heard somebody say, if you born broke, it's not your fault. But if you die broke, that's your fault. And I definitely truly believe that. So it's up to you to like make something happen. And it ain't just about being uh born poor or dying broke. It's like what's your gonna be your legacy? What's your purpose? Are you fulfilling your purpose while you here? You know?
Yeah. Have you begun to even come to the point where you can possibly see your purpose in the future? And two, what you're saying, like I don't know anybody with a happy childhood that could tell me about it. And I met a lot of people. Even the rich people that I met, they won't tell you their dark stories, and they have them.
Right.
And you can change anytime, but change is very hard, and it does start with the mind. And there's a quote that says, to change is to be greater than time and to be greater than the environment, which time, it moves so fast. And to think as clearly as we do is an everyday thing because there's so many things coming at you. So it's like mental gymnastics is tiring. So you got to charge your body and stuff. And then the environment is very seductive. Everything. The bad stuff is seductive. The bad stuff is more seductive than the good stuff because it's easier to go low vibrational. High vibrational, it takes a massive amount of energy, which is being healthy and is willpower.
Mm-hmm.
And willpower is health. Like you need enough activation energy to say, I'm going to change my world today, you know?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, you got to be strong nowadays. Like, there's so many people that'll do things to discourage you. Even like with this internet shit, like I could hop on here and try to, use it for something positive, and uh, look for nothing but the positive things out of it. But it's people on here every day that just they got another uh they got another mission. They on a different type of mission, I guess.